What's up, guys? Welcome to Martin's Gaming, where we take your gaming to the next level. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video where I talked about Legion points, Arena points, and CT Siege points. And I've just updated how to get the Legion points there as well. I put a little annotation, which I forgot to mention. Today we'll be talking about Lair and the War Stadium points. And let's get started. Now with the lair points, you can only get lair points by defeating every third, I guess, boss, or every third stage of the in the lair. Depending on which stage you're on, you will get more lair points. Now, if you haven't had a chance to beat lair points, you can look through my videos on how to beat lair at the as soon as possible. I started beating lair at around level 52, so hopefully you guys can do it much quicker than I have. And yeah, so let's get through the exchange reward for the lair points. Now, the first thing I have to say, there's a lot of good heroes in lair points. To spend your lair points, I mean. So the first one I would say is Arya. Now, depending if you are getting Lucents in the Legion shop, you can skip Arya. You you can sort of get them both at the same time because they're actually a not bad combination. If you're struggling with like, healing, they're a good combination. Arya gives you buffs and Lucence will give you more DPS. So I actually got through a lot of this first couple of the stories with both Arya and Lucence in my party, and got a lot of 3 stars out of them because, well, none of my heroes were dying. Other than that, the other heroes here is gonna be like if you're more inclined to do PvP or to do PvE. Now, if you're gonna go PvP, my first hero suggestion would be Dire Zion. He's actually really, really good, and his awakening can stun the entire enemy party, and he would be my first pick in terms of PvP. If you're inclined to go up the arena rankings quicker, he would be the best choice. Now, the other hero for PvP could be Fleur or Dynus. Now, Fleur, I would say if you're getting Sohi anyway, you can skip Fleur. The only reason I am getting Fleur at the moment is because I actually already started, getting her in the first place, which was a bit of a mistake on my part. I should say, I should have maybe got my Care Knight or my Dire Zion to 5 star before that. Now, the other hero would be Dynus. Dynus is probably not the best one to get because of the 3,000 lair points needed. You basically need to finish lair like 3 days before you can actually get 5 Dynus shards. I would say if you have Omni shards, you can spend it on Dynus because he's actually worth a lot and it's more bang for your buck, I guess, if you like Dynus. But if you don't have any Omni shards or whatnot, well, I guess you can grind through it. It's not, I guess, I can't say it's not that bad because it's 3 days worth of lair points. You could probably get like, 30 Cure Knight shards already to against 1 Dynast shard. So in PvE, I would say go for Flame Fist or Cure Knight. I can't say I'll pick one above the other because it's gonna depend on your situation. Care Knight is good in PvE and also good in PvP, I should say, but only if you have the fated version. If you don't have the fated version, Care Knight is just blah. It's okay. It's like, having just maybe a red mask in your party or something like that. It's not that useful, and he does go down pretty quickly against Sohi and the others. And the other hero is Flame Fist, which if you've seen a lot of my past videos, I've actually used both in Lair and I've also used Flame Fist in Dominion. So you can use Flame Fist in a lot of the content in terms of PvE. PvP wise, he just dies too fast. He doesn't have enough defense, doesn't have enough HP, and usually he will die before he can actually go use his awakening and goes off and try to regen the damage. So there you have it. Raider is probably the last hero I will get. I actually don't know if he's that good. I haven't tried him yet, so I can't speak about him. The other things you might want to get here are the wing upgrader and wing enhancers, war souls, refining jade, and of course the newly added item advanced mount if you need them. Personally, I never really, you know, purchase any of these um, apart from the wings upgrader, I guess, which I tried to upgrade my wing before and I was falling short. Other than that, the lair is quite a mix of very good heroes. You will struggle to pick what you want. So I hope my advice sort of helps you pick the hero that you want and you should go for it. All right, and that, I believe that's it for the layer points. Let's go for the War Stadium Honor Shop. And in the War Stadium Honor Shop, um, let's just click that. Do you want that extra one? Actually, I had two extra scrolls, so I don't mind, you know, getting another extra war points. Now, eh, in the honor points, there's only a couple of heroes here. Either Hephaestus, if that's how you even say his name, Hanzo, Evenwolf, Peony, and Dragoon. Now, I would say avoid Dragoon because that's like 3,000 per 5 shards. And it will probably take you, if you are not even getting top 32, a good Um, so you get 450 at least every war. If you participated, you get 900. So I would say it'll get you like 2 weeks maybe to get 5 shards. And that's only if you're participating and you get the 450 war points basically every time the war finishes. But if you're able to guess, there's like a guess who's gonna win part in the war stadium, you might get more war points. So you maybe can get it a little bit earlier, but really doubt you're gonna get 3,000 points in basically 1 week if you are not getting top 32, top 16, the top 8, or because the more you participate in the war stadium, the more points you will get. So um, if you're fairly new, I would say stay away from Dragoon until you're getting to the point where you're earning enough. Now, Hephaestus, I actually haven't tried him yet. I do have him in as a level 1, but I haven't tried him. Hanzo, I haven't tried him as well, but I'm about to get him soon. So maybe in a Hero of the Week, I can feature Hanzo in the future. Even Wolf is quite good and costs about 1,000 points, which is about 1 or 2 week, no, 1 or 2 War Stadium, I guess, if you participated in all of the activities. So it's not bad actually trying to get Even Wolf. It's not that hard. And and finally we have Peony. If you do need a tank, you can also get Peony, I believe, in another um, shop, but I can't remember which one. Was it the City Siege points? Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment below. I just can't remember on top of my head. So if I'm gonna pick on one of these heroes, I would actually probably pick Ebenwulf or Hanzo. Hanzo is quite good, as a lot of my sort of Legion members have stated. Ebenwulf is also really good, especially if you can get the faded version. Hanzo did get a bit of a nerf, I believe, in the last couple of patches, so I'm not quite sure. So, but the important thing in War Stadium for me is not picking the hero. I actually started with Ebenwulf in this, but eventually as I learned more about the game, I thought, well, the XMK3 Fate version is actually really good. So I thought, instead of spending 1,000 points each time on Ebenwulf, and it's gonna take me another 100 shards to get to 4 star, maybe I should just, you know, buy some of the trinkets or the scrolls, I mean. So I started buying the Fate weapon for XMK3, which I actually have enough of. The only problem was that to get the faded version, you have to upgrade both the armor and accessories to the max, and then um, get their faded version of the accessories and the armor before you can get the weapon. So that was my biggest mistake. So if you are going to try for a faded version of a hero, which here you can get Even Wolf, Kir Knight Noir, and XMK3, you make sure you get the armor version first and the trinket version first before you actually try and purchase the weapon version. Um, that way you will get the faded version in, I should say, uh, in the right way. Because if you spend all your points on the weapon and then you enhance your weapon to the max and then find out, like me, that you actually can't upgrade your weapon until you upgrade everything else. So for me, I would rather buy some trinkets, I mean scrolls here and there before I actually invest my time on the hero shards here. The other thing I should mention is if you want to try and YOLO for the trinkets, I mean the scrolls. I always call it trinkets. I don't know why, but there you go. If you wanna YOLO for the scrolls, you can always buy War Steam chests. There is a chance you will get two of the scrolls in one go, in one opening. So like you'll get two of the armored scrolls and then you can get another two of the trinkets. There is a chance because yesterday I did get like I believe two Carry Knight armors in one drop. So that's really really good. And other than that, there are also relic chest keys here if you're at the end game, and Crimsonite as well. And that should be it, guys. I hope you find this video very informative, and hopefully I giving you enough advice so you can pick which points you will spend your, I guess, which shards or which items you want to spend your points on. And that's it for me this week. There won't probably be a hero of the week this week, and that should commence next week unless someone leaves a comment below and sort of suggest something to me. Otherwise, I'll continue with the hero of the week for next week. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully you find it informative, and click like and subscribe and share this video if you find it helpful at all. And make sure you share it to your friends who are struggling to pick out what to do with their War Stadium points and Lair points. And that's it for me. Happy gaming, guys.